Hey everybody, Mr. B here, and welcome to the Loft. Today I'm going to do something very, very special for you. We're going to bring the flavors of Greece and the Mediterranean right here to Midtown Atlanta. We're doing a roasted leg of lamb. Let's go. So I'm going to be using a Mediterranean flavor profile here. We're bringing tons of rosemary, thyme, oregano, garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of mustard, zest and juice of a lemon, make a marinade. That's going to go overnight in the fridge. Bring it out about an hour before you want to bake it. In the oven it goes at about 450 with your convection setting running, and you're going to go 450 for about 20 minutes. Bring that baby on down to 350, and you're going to cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes per pound, or until the internal temperature is about 135, 140 for a nice medium to medium rare. So let me show you how that's done. All right, kids, here you have it. I've got about 4.5 pounds, right under 5 pounds. Bone-in leg of lamb, and I am going to prep us now for marinade. What I have here is several cloves of garlic, and I've just sort of cut them up into slivers like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of fresh thyme into this. Boing. And some fresh rosemary. Lamb loves rosemary, it loves oregano, it loves thyme. So we're going to be hitting it with all of that and more today, guys. Okay, to the garlic, rosemary, and thyme, I'm going to add a little dried oregano, about a teaspoon or so, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of kosher salt. And we're just going to get in here and get all of that nice and coated together with that garlic. Okie dokie. Now what we are going to do is we're going to take our rack of lamb and we're going to start poking some holes in it. Getting our fingers up in there really good, right? And then we will take a clove of garlic and a little bit of this yum seasoning stuff, and we're just going to stuff that into that hole. You've seen, might have seen me do this with pork tenderloin. It's a great idea to do with that as well. We're just going to do this until I feel like it's enough. Now that we've done the top side, we're just going to flip it over. Do the same thing on the bottom, right? Lamb has a very, very strong flavor and can take a lot of seasoning. You know, you almost can't do too much, I would say. I'm also doing this the night before, right? I'm going to let this marinade. We'll be making a marinade here in just a second to pour on top of this as well. And it will go into the refrigerator overnight until I'm ready to bake it off tomorrow. And it will just permeate with all of this delicious Mediterranean flavor. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to salt the outside pretty heavy. Let's get it from up high so I can get some good coverage on that. That's a big piece of meat, so don't be too worried. And some black pepper, doing the same. Excellent. Now we're gonna move over to the whirly doodle station and we are gonna make our marinade for this. Okay, to my mixer, I've added juice of 1 lemon plus zest, about 4 whole cloves of garlic. I'm gonna add some more fresh rosemary, thyme, and what was left of the goody yum that we put into the holes in the lamb. I'm gonna add a little bit of oregano to that. And let's give it just sort of a pinch of salt. Same with pepper. I'm going to go with a couple of teaspoons of Dijon mustard. Maybe about a quarter of a cup of some really good olive oil here. Excellent. And just about a tablespoon of some honey. Not too much. And always take the opportunity to enjoy that. All right. On it goes. And we're going to mix this up until it is blended thoroughly. Okie dokie. Now we are going to pour this all over the lamb. And now we're just going to massage this really good. We want to get it on all sides, thoroughly coated. Beautiful. There you have it, guys. Into the fridge overnight. We're going to be ready to go. This will be delicious. Okay, about an hour before baking, you are going to want to bring your leg of lamb out of the refrigerator so that it can begin to temper to room temperature. It just helps with the cooking, I'm telling you. All right, guys, so we are getting ready to roast. So excited. I have lined a roasting pan with a little aluminum foil. I've got some fresh rosemary and oregano and some thyme, and I'm just going to give this a very rough chop. I'm not worried about stems, really, anything like that. Beautiful. Potatoes. I'm going to put all of these in there. Super duper. And just kind of get these lined up. And what I'm going to do, if I can figure this out, is I want to get this marinade in on these potatoes. So let me dirty absolutely every utensil in my thing. And you'll remember our lemons. We're going to throw them in. Why the hell not? And I just want to get this deliciousness up and on these potatoes. All right, we're just gonna have to kind of, all right, let's just set Mary here over there and get all this marinade down into these potatoes, okay? Get in there with your hands, get everything coated, don't be afraid of it. These potatoes are going to steam in their little jackets. If you were using a russet, because any potato will do here, one of them big starchy things, you'd probably want to maybe peel it. But frankly, I love the potato skins. So, all right, there we go. Everything is beautifully coated. We're going to place our rack best we can on top of that. It'll go down. And our roast, look at that. Beautiful. And let's hit it with some of these fresh herbs on the outside. Let it get down in there on those potatoes as well. My building is gonna smell scrumptious. I mean, hit it good. Maybe just a little spriggy sprig for spriggy sprig's sake, right? Right, and now we're ready for the oven. Like I said, 450 for 20 minutes. Bring it down 15 to 20 minutes at per pound at 350. And this is 4.5 pounds. Okay, let's get this plated up here on our pretty platter. We're just going to get our roast here. Look at that. Let's put some of these potatoes around. The entire house smells amazing. And then maybe, I don't know, let's take some fresh rosemary here and just maybe put that in there like that. Maybe some over here on the side. And, you know, make it special, right? And then how about some fresh parsley? Just around like that, yes. Guys, there you have it. Roast leg of lamb with potatoes. This is perfect for Easter, Passover, or let's face it, just any darn old time, right? You ask, what are you gonna do with all this? Man, I'm thinking about shepherd's pie because it would actually be shepherd's pie versus cottage pie if you use the lamb, maybe a Guinness stew. Right now we're gonna chow down on this. Click like, share this video, click subscribe, come along for the ride, guys, and we're gonna see you next time. Cheers. All right, let's give this a taste, see where we're at. Try potato first. Perfectly steamed. Holy crap, that's good. Let's try the lamb. This is what we came here for, right, kids? That's the best roast I've ever made. Indeed. Okay, so about an hour away from cooking, you're going to want to bring your leg of lamb out, cut. Try again. You're not ready for that yet.